We've all been there. You go to order something from your favorite restaurant on a delivery app, and the final price is a lot higher than you thought. That's because extra delivery fees on third-party apps often hike up the prices, and some local restaurants are feeling the strain. Fox 12's Carly Olson spoke to a business to find out how it's impacting them.
Restaurants like the Great Greek Mediterranean Grill say that apps like Uber Eats and DoorDash are taking out a large chunk of their profits when people order on them. And on Monday, Representative Salinas spoke about how she hopes to bring about change, not charges.
It means we lose money if we are paying that much, obviously. Which ones would you like to add for the meat?
Brenda Schmidt opened the Great Greek Mediterranean Grill in November last year.
We have steak, lamb, chicken.
And from the start, third-party delivery apps were a crucial tool.
People who won't, come out or really need to have delivery hear about us through the app, so that's a positive. It does expand, our customer base because distance isn't quite as much of an issue.
Around 45% of their sales come from the apps, but they also take around 30% from each sale, meaning the restaurant raises the prices on some of their items. Along with extra service fees charged to the customers, costs can get exorbitant.
Getting feedback that, I paid $9 for something that could have been, $7 and it got to me cold.
It's a similar story over at Batter Up.
It's 20% of our sales or more sometimes.
A Beaverton waffle shop that had to use the apps to merely get by during the pandemic. But now the fees have caught up to them as well.
They take anywhere from 25 to 30%. We've had customers come in and complain it's so much more expensive to order from us through DoorDash than it is to come in and get it.
Representative Salinas held a press conference Monday to talk about new legislation that would require apps to be completely transparent about where the customer's money is going.
They're eating away at the margins of local restaurant owners like Brenda, which in turn forces restaurants to raise prices just to keep up. And then that in turn eats away from the family budget.
She hopes this will be the first step in bringing down the fees and putting money back into the pockets of families and restaurants themselves, especially those struggling to stay afloat.
In this part of Oregon, we have very high labor wages and the food prices are extremely high. So to lose all this money already and then to have to deal with all the fees coming out in addition to that, it's all very discouraging and very disappointing.
To read up more about the new legislation regarding fee transparency, you can visit the web version of this story on kptv.com. Reporting in Tigard, Carly Olson, Fox 12 Oregon.